Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Hello.
I tip it up, you tip it down.
I know. I'm like, oh, we really tall. Hello, happy Thanksgiving. We just thought it'd be fun to spend a little bit of time with you today.
hmm
Talk about what everyone's doing for a holiday. We also have a Thanksgiving this or that that will play with you. I'll be curious to hear your answers too. All right.
Yeah, and if you're not here on Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving anyway. Happy Black Friday.
All right. I'm going to share this on Instagram real quick. I have to go stand by the window though because there's not good service. But why don't you want to share what our plans are for the next 2 days?
Sure. So first off, hi, I'm Tom. Welcome back to Rusty Judgment. It's been a little while. Dawn's playing a video right now. Today we have Thanksgiving with Dawn's family in like 2 hours. We'll just drive down the road to their place, have Thanksgiving for a few hours, come back. Tomorrow we are headed up to the Duluth area to my family's Thanksgiving, which would be my siblings and their kids and stuff. And that's basically it. Then my brother-in-law, Uncle Eric, Farmer Unorthodox on YouTube, he is actually turning 39 on Sunday. Sunday?
Mhm.
Sunday. So we were going to do something for him on Sunday. He'll be 39. That kind of wild. I think it's crazy, Don. You're next year when your brother's 40 and like all of us are in our 40s.
Yeah.
It's going to be weird. It's going to be really weird. Hold on.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you want to give a project update too?
Yeah, she is playing with her phone right now. Sorry, I'm kidding. Not here to correct me. I've been feeling under the weather the last few days, so I don't feel super great right now, but that's okay. Project updates. It is still warm-ish in Minnesota, cold, but not as cold as it could be. So I've actually been working at the Cracked House for the last, I don't know, week and a half or so.
Mhm.
I got all the dirt work done around that place. So it looked like a rundown, dilapidated property all summer.
Well, since we've moved it in, but anyways,
Yeah,
yeah.
since we've moved it in. And I finished all of that this week. I hauled in a whole bunch more fill and I compacted it. We have a pad for a garage now, or next spring we'll build a garage. And then the whole yard's all shaped. All the black dirt's
Mhm.
re-put back down. It looks beautiful. It
It
looks
looks
like
like it's been there a long time now that it's all
well,
graded
it
around
kind of
it.
has been there a long
Well,
time
I mean
now.
more than a year and a half or whatever it's been.
Yeah. No, it looks really good now.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's supposed to be there. I think
That's what I
originally
mean.
it was
Yeah.
like way up in the air and
Yeah.
looked silly. It does not look that way anymore.
Yeah.
It looks
It looks really good.
fantastic.
Yes.
So in the springtime, we'll have grass come up and all that stuff. We'll build a garage, and then we'll start popping more trees in the ground.
Mhm.
Then it will especially look like it should be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before it gets like too cold, like really starts freezing though, well, you're hoping in the next couple of weeks the basement floor should be poured.
Yep. And then I have all the new windows for the basement to install the windows, so then the whole house is enclosed, and then we can work inside there all winter.
Well, and then you also need power ran to it. You're still working with the
Yeah, I'm still
electric company
fighting
on
with
that.
the not work. We're not working together. We're fighting. Fighting with the Excel energy. Don't like you guys.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yep, but there's not really a whole lot you can do. You're kind of at their mercy, right?
Pretty much.
So,
Don't like you. But I wish you'd just yeah.
yeah. So
Anyway.
yeah, so it's coming along though. We can get the concrete in, the windows in, and
And
electricity to
electric,
it.
yeah,
Then you
we're
can work on
golden. We
it
can work on it all winter.
all winter.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, and you kind of turned your attention away from the farmhouse because that stuff had to get done before the crop
Yeah.
froze.
Yeah, the farmhouse is still like 90+% done. So there's not much to do there, but yeah, like Dawn said, right now, shifted focus because we're working on things that need to be done before everything freezes.
Mhm.
So then we'll jump back over there.
Yeah.
In the shop, we're working on the shop too.
Because that also had to get done. The spray foam had to get done before it gets too cold, right? Because
Yeah.
then they can't do it if it's too cold.
Yeah, so we have concrete in-floor heat. We had it spray foamed last week,
Mhm.
so it's insulated. The ceiling is not yet, but the walls are all insulated. So now again, the shop will sit idle while I work on other things, and then I'll jump back over there
Mhm.
at some point in time in the future.
Yeah. But you
Mhm.
really got a lot done the last couple weeks. And so
Mhm.
hopefully that feels good and takes a little bit of stress off of you.
Mhm. It does.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Go off grid for electric, not need much like solar. Yeah, I know. There's pros and cons to it all, you know?
Mhm.
So we always explore everything. And
Mhm.
so,
Yeah. Yeah, and like we don't talk about it really at all, but we have solar here at our house, but we do not have battery backup
mhm,
because if anyone knows about solar and battery backup, you can spend twice as much on your batteries as you did on your solar
mhm.
just to be able to use only your own power.
Well, and we were advised to just hold off on the batteries because they're kind of making some big strides in the affordability of it and
Mm.
availability. So whoever we talked to was kind of like, hold tight with the batteries. There's going to be better deals coming up with that.
Yeah, and I think still to this date, Tesla Powerwalls are the best battery backup that we were told
Mhm.
about. But even that, we're like, yeah, we aren't going to pay for that right now.
Yeah.
So, so we have solar, but it powers our property during the day, and then at nighttime we're on the grid.
Mhm.
But ours is a what do they call it? Net metering, where they actually buy all our extra power back. So
Mhm.
so they pay for all the extra power our system uses, and then we pay for it at nighttime or in cloudy days. So it ends up
Mhm.
working out for us well. But anyway,
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, if you all want to play along with us, we have a Thanksgiving this or that game. So we will see what are the most popular options. All right. And Tom and I will play as well.
sure.
Should we try and guess each other's answers?
That's the most fun.
All right. Would you rather have fried turkey or smoked turkey?
Smoked. Oh, am I not supposed to say them out loud?
You're supposed to
Oh, I'm
say
supposed
what
to say
for
for
me.
you.
Yeah. What do you think I would prefer?
I think
I
you.
would pick smoked for you.
I think you would probably pick fried.
Yeah. All day long.
Yeah.
Yep. All
Yeah.
right. Oh,
So Dawn and I. So first off, Dawn and I will be opposite this entire game.
I don't know.
We will be. See,
We'll see.
again, she didn't agree with that.
All right. This one's I don't know. Okay. Macy's parade or football game? You
Dawn,
probably wouldn't really prefer either.
No. You have to pick one.
Football
So
game.
Donna's gonna say football game for me.
I'm saying football game for you. Yes.
Oh
You would have picked the Macy's parade?
no. Over a football game? Yeah.
Are there cars in the parade?
No, I think it's probably just like different things going on.
Okay. You pick football for me. That would be yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
kind of split the parade or the Macy's parade. I didn't know people still watch the Macy's
I would
parade.
actually prefer neither.
That's
like
what I
Dawn
said first.
originally guessed. Right. But
Yeah. All right. Stuffing or dressing?
all right. Dawn would say dressing.
I think so.
Tom would say.
Tom would pick stovetop stuffing.
Isn't this interesting? How do you marry someone who is literally completely opposite of you?
No, it's a good. That's what they
I
say.
know.
Opposites attract. If we were too much alike, that would be so boring, wouldn't it?
It would be super boring. We might get along better. But,
All right. Pumpkin pie or pecan pie?
oh man, every time Dawn wants pecan.
Oh, I don't know. On Thanksgiving Day, though, you might want to just.
Oh, we're talking Thanksgiving Day only.
Yeah, I don't know.
I still think you'd take pecan
Tom
just
would
to
go
be different.
You'd go for pumpkin.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, probably. Well, we made pumpkin dump cake. That's what you requested, and you would probably, if you had to pick a pie, you'd probably go for like an apple pie or a like chocolate mousse.
Apple pies, I kind of feel like you got to be careful with. Sometimes they're
They're
really
not all
good.
the same.
Sometimes
That's true.
they're not.
So if you could just pick one pie today, what would it be? Like a
Well, honestly,
guaranteed-
today Tom is probably not. I'm probably not gonna have any pie because I have a raging headache,
and sugar.
and sugar makes it worse. So I would probably be eating no pie today.
If you were going to save a piece of pie for tomorrow, and you could pick any pie,
Does that have to be used? It has to be a pie.
yes,
Um,
I'd go with like a chocolate mousse, French silk, something like that would be my absolute favorite.
I'd
pie.
do something like that too. Yeah.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
look, see, we're the same on that one.
We like the same.
We have our
desserts.
sugar, like our sugar is in line with each other. All right, Black Friday or Cyber Monday?
Ugh, neither. Dawn's gonna say Cyber Monday
say
because
Cyber
she's
Monday, yeah.
all about the online shopping.
Yeah, that's true. You like a good deal though. You would probably go Black Friday. That's why
I
when there's
do,
more
but
like,
I actually have no desire to buy anything.
yeah,
on
everyone's like
either of those
neither.
days.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Cranberry sauce.
I do like a good fist fight at a checkout line though. I'm kidding.
Let's see. cranberry sauce or jellied cranberries. I would say let's go cranberry sauce or like a fresh cranberry salad.
Okay, Dawn would say cranberry salad.
I would pick that for you too. You don't like cranberry sauce, do you?
I was gonna say neither.
I know. That one I need either of those. My mom makes a really good cranberry salad with marshmallows in it. That's what I would pick.
With marshmallows. Oh.
Yeah. White gravy or brown gravy?
You would say brown.
You would say white.
Mm-hmm.
My ultimate would probably be the two mixed together.
Creamy gravy is what
Do we have
Dawn
both gravies?
Dawn's like, I don't like these options.
I want my own. Let's see. Take a nap or play football.
Oh, 100%
Nap.
Both parties.
I'd go for a game of football outside. That'd be fun.
See, this is where
I feel like
the
I don't even know
separation.
you.
This is where we start oppositing too much.
It's
like,
okay.
I don't even know you anymore.
You can nap white.
You would play football.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fun. Like touch football, not like tackle
I
football.
know, still. I don't.
If Diana didn't just have a baby too, she'd be all about it, and Princeton too. And Diana would get very competitive with it.
Until Diana would get competitive with it, unless she's losing by too much, then she'd be
like nap. Oh, everyone's choosing nap almost. It looks like. Yep. Read a book. Oh yeah, read a book and take a nap. I could be talked into that one.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather host or be a guest?
Guest.
Pick for me.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about me again.
Yeah, you would be a guest.
I don't know. Would you host?
I would prefer to host. Yeah,
Really?
It'd be fun. Mm-hmm.
So why don't we host?
Our house is a little too little. It's hard when in the summer when it's nice out and kids can go outside. It's totally fine. But we don't really have a spot for kids to go and play inside.
We don't really have a spot for a lot of things.
Yeah, that's okay.
Bodies is one.
When we have this building done. Wow, a lot of guests. But I'm always hosting. Yeah, I know my mom's getting to the point too where she would love to be a guest for someone else and not always have to host. We do our best to help and we're bringing lots of food and stuff, but it's not the same. So,
correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes?
You would say sweet potatoes as long as there's lots of
Well, I gotta have some. I don't even need the marshmallows, some butter and some brown sugar, and we're good to go. You would want regular mashed potatoes. My ultimate though would actually be we're bringing 2 pans of the Mr. Dell's cheesy hash browns.
Yeah.
That's my mom's still making mashed potatoes too, but I'll just skip those and I'll just go for the cheesy hash browns.
Yeah.
They're
a pretty easy win.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was it. See, we weren't.
No. Play back the video. We were opposite on all but one thing.
But we know each other well. We got most of them right for knowing each other.
The football thing surprised me. I'm quite disappointed that you would want to play football. Super disappointed.
It reminds me of that episode of Friends where they're like playing the football game on Thanksgiving. Anyways. Awesome. I think we're pretty in line with a lot of our friends here too. Mm-hmm. So although wow, mostly mashed potatoes, not sweet. Okay.
Hey Don,
well, if we have you over, we'll know mashed potatoes and lots of room for everybody to nap. Like
sounds like we won't have anyone over though because we have no room for people.
But I want to host, right? So we'll figure it out. Awesome. If you have any questions for us today, it can be anything related. You can throw those into the comments as well. Let's see. I had some good ones on Instagram too. I don't always know how to get to them though. Okay.
That's things of yours.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is good. Do you think there's space on the interweb for more folks sharing their simplifying stories? 1000%. I do. Tom's less sure about that.
I don't know.
I do. I think more and more people are wanting to learn about it and to see what it looks like for other people, like everyday people.
I think that what amazes me is this is super normal to me. Like getting rid of things, having less, all that stuff, super normal. Mm-hmm. And so I feel like because I've heard it a billion times. Sorry, I'm playing with a microphone over here that I shouldn't be. Sorry, I have to tighten it back up. It's gonna fall again. Because I hear it all the time, I just think everyone has heard it all the time.
That is true.
So it surprises me, I guess, when I hear that people
don't live more simply now.
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of people that haven't heard the message.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's see. Tom, my husband hates sports too. See, that's why we're all friends. Do your kids prefer turkey or ham? They would
I
probably
think they're
go
ham. Aren't they?
ham. I would go ham.
Yeah.
Unless you have lots of gravy. Lots of that mixed gravy.
I like both. I'm a big meat eater.
Yep. You could put them both on a sandwich. It would be pretty
I like
good.
them both. I think that I don't hate sports. I just find them a great big waste of time. That's all. I think like if I'm gonna exercise because I look at sports as an exercising thing, I'm gonna like run, bike, or lift weights.
Oh, that's funny.
I
Yeah.
don't want to play a game.
But you didn't grow up in a household where you guys watched
No,
sports.
and in
NASCAR
reality,
was like the thing if you guys were going to watch something.
yeah, and I'm not
competitive.
gonna watch NASCAR. I think that
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
no, I just find it they're just
Boring.
going round and round and round. Like anyway,
It's fine.
why are you
So
derailing
that's
what I'm
another
trying to say?
question.
Let me continue.
What?
I think that because I have terrible depth perception from being blind in one eye, I think that's why I'm so turned off by sports because I'm not good at them.
Yeah.
So I just
That's
think
fair.
I'm good.
Let's see. There was a question. What is your most cherished childhood holiday tradition? What did you guys do for like Thanksgiving and stuff growing up?
Get yelled at.
Hmm.
Sorry.
I'm sure some of you could relate to that. Yeah.
What did we do for holiday traditions?
Like
growing up?
like Thanksgiving, would you go to your grandma's house?
Anyone else block out their childhoods?
Yeah, I think a lot of people have
yeah,
actually.
A lot of people.
And then everyone gets to deal with it now.
Or never deal with it. I'm dealing with mine now. I would say that, gosh, what did we do? I think mostly it was us at home. I don't actually remember it being a jumbo thing of going elsewhere.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We would go to my grandma's and all of our cousins and everything would be there. And that was my favorite part of the holidays. For every holiday, we went to her house and all the uncles and aunts and cousins were there. But one of my top love languages is quality time. So that like ticked the box for that. So Kathy said, the view was beautiful outside your kitchen window this morning. If you don't follow me on Facebook and Instagram, I shared the view out of the sunrise. I wanted to type, I'm thankful that shed behind our house got moved today because we've seen the best sunrises. Are you going to do a finished office building tour?
For sure.
We're actually hoping, so what's some of the extra stuff that's in here right now?
Extra stuff. Oh, there's a lot of like mechanicals for the cracked house are in here, which I just was telling Dawn yesterday. I'm going to move all those out of here to the cracked house because you can walk in the front door now. It's not a ladder up. It's not like a full story up off the ground. You can walk into it. So if you can envision what that property has looked like the last time you saw it, very different now. So you can walk in the front door now, which is really just mind blowing that that's a cool thing. But so we're going to move a bunch of that over there. There is also a bunch of workout equipment here. That's not going anywhere. But we have like some furniture from the farmhouse that your parents wanted. That's sitting in here. That's going to go down there into their house. And then we're going to finish it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yes, in the next 6 months or so, probably we could show more of it.
Thank you for giving me time.
Does Tom plan to make more how-to videos in 2024?
I do.
Oh, those were good.
Yeah.
Do you stay home on Christmas or travel to families' homes?
I think it depends year to year what everyone's got going on.
So it sounds like this year we'll go to my parents on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And then we're still working it out with Tom's family. We tried something last year. We actually went to a cabin. So they're up in northern Wisconsin, northern Minnesota.
Yeah.
So last year they had access to a cabin that we all got to stay at, and it was super fun.
It was super fun.
And so we're talking about maybe doing that again.
Which
this year.
Then would be a little after Christmas, which I think last year was after Christmas.
I think so too. Yeah.
So with them, we just whatever works for everybody.
Everybody's schedule. Yeah. So we will travel. It's about 3 hours for us to get up there, but everyone's up there then, so it's nice for us to be able to travel up there.
Yes.
So.
Yep. Yep. And if you have questions, if you're new to the group and you have questions, you can put question marks in front of the questions, and it is easier to see.
Oh, why did you start the salutations of great to see you and I love you? They mean so much to me. So, fun fact, I don't actually remember when I started saying I love you at the end of the videos. But Tom did not agree with it in the beginning. I don't like.
Well, when I told Dawn that I loved her the very first time, she said, "Thank you."
True.
And I'm like, okay, hold on. You're telling all these strangers I love you? Like,
They're not strangers, though. We're
I know they
friends.
were. They were though.
Yeah, so I don't exactly remember. I sincerely am always grateful, like, and glad to see you, and I feel like I know you and we're friends. I don't exactly know how that all works, but it doesn't feel like I'm talking to a group of strangers or anything like that. And it has been interesting how many messages I've gotten from friends who have said, "Many days you are the only person that says I love you," and so I'm like, "That's awesome. Hey, if I can do that, I sincerely mean it when I say it, and I'm glad to be able to do that." So, but I don't remember when it started. I also thought it was funny. If you guys, if any of you, I'm sure many of you follow like Matt Carricker too. He
Yeah.
actually says it at the end of his videos. So even some guys, a guy, I don't know if any other guys do it, but I always thought that was kind of cool too. But he's like
It
super
always
cool,
starts-
so he can get away with it.
Yeah, it always. Oh, he doesn't do that as much anymore. Well, I don't really watch him anymore. Sorry, Matt. I think you're fine.
I think he's doing all right.
But yeah, I don't think he does it as much anymore. But it was pretty religiously the exact same ending every single time.
Yeah.
And yeah. Anyway.
So, anyways, yeah, good question. When is Tom going to upload a new video update? Think next week, maybe good, or not so much. We're not committing to. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, maybe next week.
I hope you can.
We're gonna
show
be
up.
non-committal though.
Yeah, I would love for you to get to show though the like all the grading out at the moved-in house and everything, because it really is remarkable the difference that it's made.
I did not film any of it though.
No, but it's fine.
And I didn't film any of it though because I was in a skid steer 90% of the time, and I actually got a lot done. So, or a dump truck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you end up hosting your cousin's wedding at your farm in September? We did not. And the wedding's not going to happen anymore. So it's fine. So at first we thought it was going to get pushed back a year, and then it's not. So
we were surprised. So.
It worked. I mean, we would have made it all happen to host it, but there was so much going on this summer. I mean, it was okay that it didn't.
Correct.
So. Do you cook for Thanksgiving? So we're just bringing parts of the meal. We're bringing 2 pans of cheesy hash browns, the pumpkin dump cake, and then I've been showing that the meatballs with that mandarin orange sauce from Target. So we're bringing that too. So, and then to your families tomorrow, I always offer to bring the things that are like you can just buy, like the corn, the stovetop stuffing, and the dinner rolls.
Yeah, because we have to travel it up there and then warm it up when we get there.
Although then I went to Costco and then I got like the buffalo chicken dip and the street corn dip, and we have more.
Dawn was hungry when she went to Costco. It sounds like.
Well, you know how we're gonna eat the main meal at noon, and then by like 3-4 o'clock, you're kind of
when you're done playing football.
Yeah, after the football game, you're like, God, I could just really go for some meatballs and some buffalo chicken dip, you know. So after a football game, you gotta have something buffalo flavored. So anyways, so then we'll have that in the afternoon. It'll be good. Let's see.
How many Black Friday emails have you gotten this morning?
I'm on 33 already. I have not even looked at that email address. I know. I'm sorry. We are doing a Black Friday sale for Take Your House Back, but probably if you're watching, you're already in Take Your House Back, so it's fine.
If not, you just got plugged.
That's a good thing to buy though on Black Friday. Let's see. Do you have snow? We had a snow back before Halloween,
like a month ago.
It was very depressing, but now so far we don't. So hopefully we'll make it. I don't know if we make it to Christmas without snow, that'd be just fine by us, right? The kids want snow for Christmas, so.
The only good thing about having snow on the ground is it's not as dark at nighttime because it's wintertime, so the sun is far away. So our daylight hours are super short now. And then at night with no snow on the ground, it is like black outside. So the benefit to snow on the ground is the moon reflects off the snow, making the nighttime not as dark. So a little layer of snow, I think, is actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
In that aspect, but a lot of snow.
Yeah.
Then pass on that one. We're in our 40s now. We're
Like,
over
we
it.
don't need it. Can you do more money budgeting videos?
Me or you?
I don't know. I think we should in the new year.
I agree. I would like to do them.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty passionate about it. It's just it's a touchy subject though sometimes too. How? Oh, what are cheesy hash browns? So like the Mr. Dell's potato casserole, where it has like sour cream, cream of chicken, shredded cheese, milk in it with hash browns. Very good. Highly recommend. How do you avoid burnout on YouTube or in life? I think we're just
I do.
always. Tom got burnt out. That's why he was taking a little sabbatical.
Yep.
I think we're just always. I think we've been having grace with ourselves to adjust with each season, with the varying needs of the kids and different things going on. Even this fall, I've like really scaled back a lot, and just understanding there are seasons where if you're trying to build something, it is just going to take over your life probably for a little while, but then recognize like, okay, now we're through that season. Now we have to like intentionally scale back, because I would work on YouTube 14 hours a day and all the stuff I do along with it because I love it. I think it's fun. I enjoy the creative aspect of it. I like inspiring others and helping others. And I would rather do that than homeschool. So I have to like very intentionally keep it in check.
Yep, you do. I would not. What activities are our kids in now? They are in taekwondo, guitar lessons, piano lessons, and they do random plays through our
the
homeschool
theater
groups, right?
And then the girls are on worship, do some worship team stuff with youth.
Yep.
So it's definitely the most activities I've all been in, but I feel it kind of was a lot earlier this fall, but now I feel like it's kind of balanced out again.
Yeah, it was a lot of running kids around. Have we ever considered raising turkeys? We actually have raised turkeys maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah, or 4. I don't know. That was a bad experience.
I didn't mind it. We got like the silver something turkeys. They were like as like wild looking turkeys that you can raise. They make all kinds of weird sounds. They are not nice. Not nice at all.
And then you had to time it out to like have it was for Thanksgiving, right? To have it ready and the right size and butchered for Thanksgiving, and that was just kind of stressful.
Oh, we did butcher them before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but it gets so cold here, right, in November. So then like their water's freezing. You have to. It's not fun doing those chores outside when we just didn't have the right setup for it. I don't know. When I'm like, you can just go to the grocery store and buy a turkey.
I don't know. It was fine.
Did you enjoy doing it? Would you do it again?
Probably not. They were mean. They were super mean.
Not like the chickens. The chickens are
so raising. If you know anything about raising chickens, they're super dumb.
The meat birds.
The meat birds, super dumb.
The white ones.
If you disagree with that altogether, raise them once and then tell me what you think.
The egg layers aren't. They're nice.
No.
Some of them are a little mean, depending on what breed you get.
But yeah, the turkeys are super dumb. They're cool to watch and to listen to. They make weird sounds. But they're not nice animals. Yeah. When it's time to butcher them, you're ready to butcher them. Because...
And I don't know, do you think it tasted any different than other turkey?
No, I smoked it. No, it didn't taste any different. It was more just like hey, we're raising a bunch of chickens. Let's throw some turkeys in the mix. Too. Okay. You cannot raise them together.
No.
Turkeys will kill the chickens. Tried that too.
Where did your alter ego with the shades go?
I think he's down south somewhere. It turns out that any part of Tom doesn't like the cold weather, so he's the cool one. So I'm sure he left by now.
Yeah. He might come back to visit sometime, huh?
He'll be back at some point in time.
How is the new office building working out? Is it a long walk in the snow from the house?
It's a long walk. Long as in...
It's all relative.
Right. Calling it a long walk because when it's super cold and windy, any walk is long.
Yeah. I don't mind it, even in the winter. You kind of just run quick, but it is so nice. I love having this.
It's super comfortable. Much. It's quiet.
Yeah. It's warm because it has the in-floor heat. Like it's a very nice, consistent heat. It's not very cold in here. Yeah. It's efficient. It's been really nice.
Did we never told everyone what I did last year. Oh no, you did. No, not on YouTube though. What I did last year that caused us to sleep out here.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Did we?
Yeah, when you ran into the LP tank.
I punctured our liquid propane tank. It was a geyser. Yeah, we slept out here a few nights. It was really nice.
All right, Adeline's saying the cheesy hash brown timer went off. Are they done?
Tell her I can't tell
Yeah.
from here.
I can't see through the tinfoil. I did see a
They're
request for
usually not
the recipe. If you just Google Mr. Dell's hash brown casserole, that is the exact recipe that we use for it.
Can you
Is that guy's
share-
name Rusty? That's a good one.
I don't know that we ever named him.
I am still walking. The group with the neighbors didn't work out. I'm really hoping this spring to get it together.
I don't know, Dawn. I
But
think
I still love walking. It's still my favorite thing. Yes, we would love to tour in different states. It'll probably just be a little while out.
What's the question? Will you
Touring
be
different
touring in
states.
different states? Oh, is that like to meet people?
Hmm?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we should probably go check on our cheesy hash browns and make sure they don't get burnt. That would be disappointing, wouldn't it? I don't think
That
you
would
can-
be. But I would say, as far as history goes,
Mhm.
how many times we have made cheesy hash browns, they are never done when the timer goes off.
Yeah, they always, that's why I said I'm like they'll be fine in a few more
always
minutes.
take longer.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they'll be fine.
So, anyway, I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. That
Oh, I
you're
see,
getting
this
to do
is
something fun. What?
cute. Did anyone else notice that Corbin chose to label his work clothes for farmers shop? I think Grandpa has a mini me in the making. Yes, those two boys have been Corbin
Yeah.
and Gage have been. Well, my dad's working on building some berms in a field for erosion control, and so they have been helping him with that, and they think it is the coolest thing. They like come home and Corbin's like, "Ah, that was a long day of work today, Mom."
He actually told me. He told me last night. He's like, Dad, the craziest thing happened to me today. I was like, what's that? He's like, I actually got bored running the skid loader. I'm like, that's kind of hilarious, actually. My 10-year-old is bored running a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty cute. But yeah,
Yeah.
they have been loving it. So it's
Yeah.
been super fun. But
Yeah, I think it's cool that they feel like so because it's Grandpa and then the two of them running equipment in a field as like a crew,
yeah,
and I think they think like
yeah,
we're the worker boys.
totally. And honestly, I actually attribute a lot of my self-confidence to my dad trusting me with things growing up.
Yeah.
This might be pushing the envelope, but with what they're doing out there, running full-size equipment.
Yeah,
I mean, we've seen much younger in our area, but
right, but
and I mean, we're using good judgment, but it always would amaze me when my dad would be like, "Oh, hey, can you go do that?" And I'm like, when I'm like 8, 9, 10, 11, and I'd be like, "Yeah, I can do that." And I'd go try. And sometimes I could, and sometimes I couldn't. And he'd come help. But I think that gave me a lot of self-confidence that he like had faith in us. And I was actually just talking with Diane about that recently, and she was like, totally. Like it always seemed like he put so much trust and faith in us. So anyways, so
I think he also needed help.
well, he like legit. I mean, when you're on a farm, it's like all
He's like,
hands
if you
on
wreck
deck,
it,
right?
you wreck it, but
You're
somebody's
standing
got to
there,
go
let's
do it.
do it,
Like,
right? So here we go. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it was good because I know that's not everybody's experience growing up.
Right.
So it was.
I
it was
get
good.
safety paranoid about it. Like, you can help, but don't hurt yourself. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do
It's
that.
kind of ironic though that you're the one talking about safety right now.
I know, but I don't want him to follow in my footsteps.
Yeah.
You want to raise them smarter.
Right. Awesome. Well, super fun to get to spend a little bit of time with you today.
Mhm.
Sorry, I'll let you do that. It's your channel. You can say goodbye.
Yep. I hope you have a good Thanksgiving. I love you, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.